So this video is going to cover exactly how I book 3 to 5 meetings every single day, and the exact script, the exact messaging, the exact follow-ups, every single thing step by step that I use to do this, so that you can literally just copy and paste it. And you'll never need another course, another video, anything like that. You can use this video from day one, start booking meetings and signing clients. So if you're in a situation where you're running an agency, service-based business, any sort of online business, and you're looking to sign more clients, and you understand that the way to sign more clients is to have sales calls, to speak to prospects, then this is for you, right? If you're not booking enough meetings right now, if you're not generating enough revenue, if you're not signing enough clients, and maybe you've been trying outbound on emails, sending cold emails with Lemlist and instantly, making these little automation campaigns, doing it on LinkedIn, posting content, cold calling even, all of these methods, if you've been trying it and it's not working, I'll explain exactly how and exactly how you can solve it moving forward. So the first thing I want to walk you through is how I got started in the space using this exact method, and I used to scale my first agency to 50K per month. Now, when I was first starting, when I first left high school, I decided I'm not going to study at university, and I started the agency. And what I needed was, money. And what I didn't have at the time, surprisingly, was money. So I couldn't do all these crazy outbound campaigns. I couldn't do some weird content strategy like Luke Balmar or E-Man. I just had my hands and work ethic. So what I did was I was looking for platforms, looking for places where I can send messages, where I can find clients. And obviously the niche that I went into was an appointment setting agency for marketing agencies. So my first business was helping other marketing agencies to sign more clients. And that is the niche I went into. So when I was in this niche, I was looking for clients, right? I was looking for agencies to work with. So the platform that I ended up going with was LinkedIn. And looking back on this, it was actually such a good decision, right? As a side note, LinkedIn is a social media platform for business. The reason that this was such a good decision was because the people that I wanted to work with, the agencies, they were all there. It is so easy to find them. So all I had to do was go onto the platform, search marketing agency owner, and then I would find them. So what I would do was every single day, my routine was I would wake up, I would make 1 to 3 posts on LinkedIn, and then I would send voice notes to new people that I connected with, right? So very simply, I'll explain this in more detail, and then I'm going to go into how you can do the same for yours. But what I would do is I would start with content. So the reason that I did content was so that I could reach a broader audience, right? I could take the lessons that I learned, all the things that I was doing in learning how to book meetings, learning how to sign clients, learning how to run an agency. I would share those lessons every single day with the market, right? So I would be broadcasting valuable information, case studies, videos, all of this, and doing that every day so that I could attract new people to me and I could warm them up, and then I would message. So this is why LinkedIn and social media platforms are such a smart move compared to, let's say, calling or cold email, because you can warm up prospects beforehand so that they already know you, they already like you, they already trust you, they want to work with you, and then you send them a message. So you're not seen as some spammy cold email guy that no one really wants to answer, and it's just it's a bad vibe. So compared to if someone already knows you, they already like you, they're like, oh, I've been following your stuff for a while, as opposed to stop messaging me, So what I wanted to avoid was being one of those spammy, copy paste message type of guy. So what I would do is every single morning post content, send voice notes. The reason I sent voice notes was so that I could stand out from everyone else. I knew that on LinkedIn, on these platforms, there's constantly people sending these copy paste messages with no effort, with automation tools. So the way that I was going to stand out was by doing something completely different. And to this day, this is the method that I use. I'll talk about this very soon. So I kept doing this to the point where I've developed this insanely good method where in 1 month, in 30 days, I booked 71 meetings in that period. And this method was so good to the point where I even taught it in a mastermind in Charlie Morgan's program right now, where I personally shared my LinkedIn system that I use to book so many meetings, and so that Charlie's clients can actually get the same method. It is that effective. So fast forward to now, in the past where I was just using one account, because I've recently just launched our program, the program where we're helping agency owners to add an extra 50K, maintaining 80% margins, automating the whole business, all of that. If you want info on that, you can just book a time in the description. I won't go into that now. But in the program that we've just launched around a few days ago, because we've launched, we're just maxing out acquisition at this point. We've hired 4 setters. So people that are doing this method at scale, just sending all these messages using this proven process. We're going harder on content. We're looking into ads. We're doing all these things. We're scaling everything up because, we've just launched the program. So we want to get live. So from where I started, where it was just me, one account, now we have 6 people running it. Myself, my co-founder, 4 setters. And I think yesterday alone, we booked around 7 meetings in one day, right? It's extremely effective. So what I want to walk you through is how exactly you can do it now, start getting results, start booking meetings, start signing clients using this exact system. So the first thing that you want to do is pick the platform that you're going to be using, right? And the best ones that I found is Instagram and LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn's more on the professional side. So if you're going after, let's say, lawyers, people in finance, people in, more corporate settings, larger companies as well. Instagram is more on the casual side. Now, I don't want to say casual in the sense that, you're not going to find business owners. You can find tons of business owners. Like everyone I know is on Instagram. So with Instagram, it's more so towards coaches. And when I say coaches, I mean like, let's say personal trainers, people like that. You'll find agency owners. You'll find a lot of local businesses too, e-com brands. These are the different types of people that you find on these platforms. So at this point, you just want to figure out what platform you're using, right? Either one will work, right? And it doesn't have to be some like long 3-hour process where you try and think, like what platform is my ideal client? Like it should be pretty obvious depending on who you're working with. Like it should be pretty easy. So in my case, I'm going after marketing agencies. I just do both, right? They both work for me. So now that you've chosen your platform, you need to optimize your profile. So if you're going on Instagram, the key things about optimizing your profile, and a quick disclaimer, for everything we're talking about now, we have modules like this in our program that goes into 10 hours of detail going through this. So if you want more info on that, you can just book a time in the description and I'll walk you through what that will look like. But regardless, so if you're picking Instagram for your platform, you want to make it more authentic, make it more personal. So if you look at my Instagram, you're going to see that I don't have any like hormozy reels where I'm like talking to a camera, stuff like that. It's really just pictures of me. And when you send a message with a profile like this, you come across extremely non-salesy, because if you see someone with just business stuff on their Instagram, you're immediately going to think you're going to get pitched. So on Instagram, make it more personal, make it more authentic. But on the other hand, for LinkedIn, this is more of a business platform. So what you want to do is something I call front-loading sales energy. So if you look at my LinkedIn now, you're going to see that I put videos on there. Like I put case studies, I put testimonials, I put all of that there already, so that when someone checks my profile, they see what I do and they see what I offer, they see everything regarding my business. Now, by all means, on Instagram, you can put case studies, you can put your YouTube, but on LinkedIn, this is where you really go into detail as to what you do, what your company does, how it works, because people want to see all the information as early as possible. So the next component is actually finding people to reach out to. Now, this is the last part where the two platforms differ, right? Everything beyond this point, it's exactly the same, exact same process on Instagram and LinkedIn. But for now, on Instagram, the way that you're going to find people to reach out to is you want to think about your niche. And then you want to think, who does your niche follow? So in my space, for example, I'm looking for agency owners. Now, I would ask, who would agency owners follow? So then I can think of people in the space, Charlie Morgan, E-Man, Serge. All of these people are influencers of the space. So if I go through their followers of these influencers, the likelihood that I'm going to find people in my niche is extremely high. So I would go through their followers. I would go through each profile individually, see if they're in the space, and then send them a message. Right? It's very simple. On LinkedIn, it's even easier. All you need to do is just go in there, click the search button, search literally marketing agency owner, and you will find people. Like that is literally it. So once you're finding people now it's just a matter of reaching out to them. And the best way that I found to do it was and is voice notes. So this is what I did when I was first starting out, when I was literally completely broke, building the agency at $0 per month. Every single morning, I would send voice notes, right? First thing in the morning, that and content. I would send 20 voice notes, I'll take out my phone, send the voice notes, put them in the tracking sheet, wake up the next day, do the same thing again. And that is how I got to 50K a month in under 90 days. Like it was rapid. So what you want to do when you first do this process is you first need to have a script. Now, the script that I use goes something like this, and literally you can just copy it word for word. But what I would do is change a couple words in there to just suit your niche. So for example, in our niche, I say something like, hey Naim, hope you're doing great. Just wanted to reach out because I've got an opportunity that I think could help you sign a lot more clients. But last thing I want to do is start, making a pitch without your permission. So I won't say too much. But if you're open to me sending some more info, just let me know with a thumbs up. I'll get it all sent over. And that's pretty much the voice note, right? It's super casual, super laid back, and it works incredibly well. So I would send that. And I recommend you do the exact same. So in my case, where I talk about, signing more clients, let's say you're helping e-com brands. So what you would say in that situation is something like, are you able to handle more sales right now? Things like that, where it's a very easily answerable yes question. Like it's very obvious, like, yes, of course I can handle more sales. So you're going to do that, send the voice note. If they don't reply after one day, send them a follow-up, ask them, hey, did that voice note go through? And that's it. And then this is the process that you do every single day, every morning. First thing that you do in the morning is you send these voice notes and then you post content. And the final part of this is just posting daily content. Now, all the things that you're learning in delivering results for your clients, you're going to be posting on this platform. So for example, on LinkedIn, if you check my LinkedIn, like you can literally just see what I'm doing. Every single morning, I'm posting a case study. I'm posting a YouTube video, so I'm linking a video that I've posted already, and then I'm giving value as well. So I'm giving tips as to how to book more meetings, how to sign more clients, how to scale the agency, how to automate the business. All of this I'm talking about every single day. And by doing this, I'm building my audience, I'm nurturing the people that I'm reaching out to, and if, let's say, someone's not replying to me, they're still going to be seeing my posts. So I stay top of mind. So what I would do is, in your situation, I would set this as, your daily goal. If your goal is to sign clients, add an extra 10, 20, 50, 100K per month, and that is the priority, what I would do every single day if I was in your position is I would wake up, post 3 to 5 pieces of content, make it valuable, make it, have it have social proof, case studies, videos, all of that, and then send 20 to 50 voice notes every single day. And I promise you, if you do that consistently, you will get results. And look, the main thing that we focus on is helping agency owners to scale up, add an extra 50, 100K per month, and automate the entire agency. So if you want more info on that, you can just check the link in the description. You can book a time with myself. If not, no problem at all. And I'll see you in the next video.